See, one of the things about being in Medellin, actually, I'm in Bello right now, which is northern part of Medellin. It's a municipality, but still kind of considered part of it. Is the weather is really nice. It's not like in the northern coast, which is hot and steamy. Like even at nighttime, it doesn't cool down as much, and it's always hot and steamy all around. But here, well, it's absolutely perfectly fine. No matter where you are in Colombia, there's always movement about, which I really, really like. And one of the things is that I got invited to another birthday, and I've been from one birthday to the next. And every time I go to like a new party, I meet like 50 different people, and that's not an exaggeration. Like 550. I meet the uncles, the granduncles, the aunts, the cousins, the daughters, the boyfriends, the girlfriends, everything. Like the dog and the cat. And this is my huge problem that I have with passport bros, is because they don't really try to blend in and be part of the society and culture. They say they do, but they don't. You know, everywhere they see, everybody has some type of connection going on with somebody. Even the people who have absolutely nothing, they get at the corner, they talk with their friends. Door neighbors know them. That they fly in, and I see people just walking to other people's houses like nothing. And you would think it will be strange in the United States, even if next door neighbor was walking in. But this is the type of relationship they have. That type of security amongst each other, and you really don't see that. Obviously, Colombia is more dangerous than the United States. I'll give you that, and it is pretty violent. But you don't see that this connection that they have. And for the people who they're close to, the people that they have a close knit relationship, that bond that they're bound to each other. With this unwritten, not a chain, but something that they puts them together, binds them together. Like we say the word religion. They're bound together by this camaraderie of friendship. When you develop a friendship and a trust with somebody you can really trust, that watches over your house when you leave, that watches over your kids and make sure nothing happens to them. You don't see that in the United States that much. And I wish I could show the people that I'm hanging out with, but I can't, because they like to live their lives privately, and they don't like to show themselves off to like unknown people. But this is what I like to see. This is what makes Colombia Colombia, because you have people that fly here and they complain about everything. Why do you guys do this? Why do you eat arepas? Why do you party till 6 o'clock, to 7 o'clock in the morning? Why are you so loud? Why are you always in each other's business? Why don't you have a space? What do you call it? Personal space? You guys want Colombia without the Colombian.